Hello and welcome to my October book haul slash unboxing video. I have once again bought more books than I should have. Yeah, I have no excuse at all. 3 of these books I bought as a Christmas present to myself because who better to buy Christmas presents for you than you, right? Right. I'll be showing them at the very end of this book haul. The first book I bought in the month of October was the mass paperback version of Lindsey Sand's new book about a vampire. I'm not even sure if these come in any other form but mass paperback, but I really wish, if they don't, I wish they would because I do not like mass paperback books. The next book I got was Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Demigod Files by Riordan. I'm not really sure what all is in this book, I just know it's by Riordan and I love his writing and Percy Jackson, so I bought it. The next 3 books I bought was the Selection series by Cass. I got the Selection, the Elites, and the One. I got all these at half-price books, that's why the first 2 are in paperback edition and the third one is in hardback, which kind of bothers me, but I didn't want to take the chance of not being able to find the paperback book of it, and having to pay outrageous price for it, so I just went in hardback. The last book I got from Half Price Books was Red Rising by Pierce Brown. The book sounded really interesting to me, so I've been meaning to get it for a while, and when I saw it at Half Price Books, I was like, give me the book. The first book that I will be unboxing is a book that I actually won on Goodreads, which I didn't even know I won it. It's like I just got it in the mail and I was like, I won a Goodreads contest, so it's like, yeah, hard to open. Yeah, it came like this when I bought it. It's like a gigantic rip in the side. It's like, really? Mail service? Really? And that won't come out. Okay. And that is No Coming Back by Keith Houghton. I don't know his last name. It probably will be a while before I get to this book, but you know, probably like during the summertime when I have more time. The next book to unbox. And yes, I went ahead and tore all these off screen because I didn't want to be fighting the packaging on screen and take like a million years. And in this box I have 2 books. The first one is Unite Me, which is the novella of Destroy Me and Fracture Me. And if anyone has seen my Shatter Me book discussion, you will know that I have already read this. And I had mixed feelings about it, which you can see on the discussion. The first part is spoiler free, although, I mean, I'm new at this, so it's probably bad, but I'm trying to improve. The second book that was in there is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I got this in the paperback version because it was like a lot cheaper than the hardback version, and I've been buying so many books here recently that any money I can save, I need to. The second little box only has 1 book in it. Is Luck's Consequences by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which is a bind-up of the books Opal and Origin, which I plan to get to this book series hopefully next month. Moving on to the second biggest box. It has 2 of the books I got myself for Christmas, so they'll have to wait. But one of the books in the box was The Murder Complex by Lindsey Cummings. And I am really looking forward to reading this book. And I bought it in paperback version because I wasn't sure I would like it or not, and I wanted to save my money for books that I knew I would like to get them in hardback edition. And I really feel the need to buy this in hardback edition now because this is so small. It is, if you have the chance to get this book in hardback edition, get it. This small version is so disappointing that I'm going to have to buy another copy of this now in hardback. This box just came in the mail Monday? Yeah. And it only has 1 book in it, because I got it from Books A Million and the other 3 books I bought are on hold. And that is The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, and Marlene Johnson. Yeah, I think that's how you say her first name. But I can't wait to read these. I've only seen the Mortal Instruments movie, but even then I really liked Magnus Vane, so I really wanted to get this to learn more about him. Moving on to the biggest box, and first time I've actually ordered from the book outlet. I just ordered a lot of more books on the book outlet, so hopefully they come soon. But it's a really good place for book lovers to shop. I mean, the books there are crazy cheap. I mean, I've had a few people ask me how I afford all these books that I've been buying here recently, especially since I just started BookTube and everything. But I've saved up a lot of money throughout the years, so I'm pretty much spending that all on books now. And the book outlet is actually helping me buy more books and save more money, so I'm so glad I learned about this. Paper. They want to make sure your books are safe, guys. The first book in this box is The Mortal Instruments Companion by Lewis H. Grish. The next book in the box is Reboot by Amy Tintera. The next book is After the End by Amy Plum, which I've been eyeing this book for a while, and I've been reading the reviews and what everybody is saying about it without looking at spoilers on Goodreads. And when I saw it for I think $1.99 on Book Outlet, it's just, give me the book, take my money. The next book is one I've been looking for a while, and that is Silence by Rebecca Fitzpatrick. Anyone who's seen my earlier videos knows I've been looking all over for this book, and I haven't been able to find it, not even online. And I finally saw it on the Book Outlet, and it was in hardback, and it's all beautiful and new looking. That's another thing about the Book Outlet. Unless it says scratch and dent, I mean, I haven't ordered any of the scratch and dent books because I don't know how damaged they consider scratch and dent. But when it doesn't say scratch and dent, they come in and they look brand new, like you just picked them up off the shelf. Actually, some of them look better than if you just picked them up off the shelf. The last book in the humongous Book Outlet box is City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. And my goodness, is this a monster. Now I have the entire Mortal Instruments series, and I can read them now. And I should have the Infernal Devices in soon, but sometimes Books A Million doesn't like to spend more than a couple weeks looking for books, and then they just say, oh, we can't find them. So I may have to reorder them. Moving on to the books I bought myself for Christmas. And just in case you guys are wondering, yes, my mom is making me wrap these and put them under the tree so I don't read them first. Which is kind of sad. Especially this first one. And that is... wrong side. Life and Death by Stephanie Meyer. I can't wait to read this. It's so exciting. It's actually a male, everyone has switched genders really. It's like Bella's actually a guy and Edward's a girl, and Rosalie I assume is going to be a guy, and the same with Alice, and that's going to be very interesting. But I seriously cannot wait to read this. A boy version of Bella. I mean, reading the Twilight series, I didn't really like Bella that much because she was always getting into trouble, near-death situations. Hopefully this guy will not be the same. And I really hope that she does this with all the rest of the books on their anniversary, because seriously, that's going to be cool to just have another, it's like an alternate universe of Twilight, but not on fanfiction. So that's going to be awesome to read. The second book I bought myself for Christmas, and I was just browsing through, you know, half-price books, waiting for them to have my offer ready. And I was already planning on buying this book, but I knew I could get it like for $12 on booksamillion.com, so I was going to get it from there. But I saw that they had the Rose Society signed copy. So I paid like $4 more. I was like, I don't care, it's signed. And there's the beautiful signature. I have not read The Young Elites yet, but I seriously need to, because now I have this book and it's so beautiful. The last book I bought myself, and the one I am so excited for more than any of the others, and sadly I'm gonna have to read the previous books of he's writing first. And that is Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard. Asgard? Yeah. And this is also a signed copy that I got off booksamillion.com. Look at it! Yay, I can't wait to read it. I seriously need to read this book. But I also need to read the Heroes of Olympus first, and I'll probably just, you know, push the Red Pyramid series back a little bit more and pick up this book first. And if I'm not mistaken from what everybody said about this book, it's like a combination, the writing style is like a combination of the Percy Jackson series and the Heroes of Olympus series. It's like all the good points he's taken and put into this book. So I really need to read the Heroes of Olympus before I pick this book up. And the cover is, ooh, the cover is amazing. I just realized that that sword is actually floating above his hand. He's not actually touching it. That is really cool. And I'm assuming that this creature at the bottom is like a wolf or something. I'm not sure. That is really awesome though. I've actually watched the book trailer for this book. So yeah, I hope they actually finish the Percy Jackson books and then pick up this book to make movies out of, because Percy Jackson and them are going to be too old to make the Heroes of Olympus series when that comes around. So that is the end of this book haul. If any of you have read these books, please feel free to share in the comments below. I would love to know your spoiler-free thoughts about these books. Until next time, guys. Bye.